Shout out to V2 Sancho's. Damn, them niggas be crashing out. Cause Bloodhound Lil Jeff passed away. Cause now they retaliation.
In only one
Shout out,
year and a
shout out
couple.
to Sancho's. I mean V2 Sancho. This is his channel. Subscribe to him. And let's watch it together.
Months of Bloodhound and Trap City's beef, 12 people have lost their life to this senseless war, but things escalated even more when Lil Jeff was killed. We're going to be talking about how the Bloodhounds and Oppas get back for Lil Jeff, but also would double back and kill the Op's sister, who was a mother of 3 kids. We all know how the beef between Trap City and Bloodhound started. After almost a decade of these two hoods being locked in, one day Lil Jeff would ask to borrow Trap City Carter's chain.
Happy July 4th, eating glizzies and shit.
Which is worth $80,000. A couple days go by, and Lil Jeff would go ghost and stop answering their calls and would be acting weird. Fast forward, a couple days later, they would be able to get in contact with Lil Jeff, and he would go on to explain how he got in a high-speed chase and lost the chain, but still has the pendant. He even went as far as scratching himself up to make the story more believable. Trap City would feel like they got backdoored and would start spinning ever since then. The first person to die in this war was Lil Jeff and Q50's older cousin, Bloodhound Z Money. And this would feel like they got backdoored and would start spinning ever since then. The first person to die in this war was Lil Jeff and Q50's older cousin, Bloodhound.
So he died 1 year ago. That's like 1 month, 4 days, that's right? That's crazy.
The first person to die in this war was Lil Jeff and Q50's older cousin, Bloodhound Z Money. Ever since then, it's been bodies dropping left and right.
1 year. I said 1 month. 1 year. I'm bugging out.
Fast forward a year later, June 8th, 2024, Lil Jeff, Q50, and 2 other Bloodhound members went to go slide on Trap City's block. It was broad daylight, but that wasn't stopping nothing. Bloodhound Lil Jeff would catch Trap City Glenn outside. An op he tried before, but unfortunately for Jeff, Glenn had survived. This time Lil Jeff wanted to make sure he got the job done. Bloodhound Lil Jeff would hop out the car and start chasing Trap City Glenn. Glenn would run inside the closest house he can find. This house would end up being none other than the Demon Slayer himself, Trap City Rob. Rob would come outside with a Glock, and Lil Jeff would be hit 19 times in the chest. As all this was happening, Bloodhound Q50 was scared to push, leaving Lil Jeff to solo duo the mission. As Jeff was getting Q50 would slip and fall after getting caught off guard, witnessing his right-hand man getting shot. He would get back up and make a run for it back to the car to drive off, leaving Lil Jeff to bleed out.
That's crazy. They don't help them like the military help them, you know? Like in the military and shit, you never watch a movie like military got shot, your teammate drag you for a safety zone. Yeah, they're not like that.
Bloodhound Q50 would realize what he just did and would spin back to get Lil Jeff from the ground and take him to the nearest hospital. As all this was happening, the police were tracking them down, but realized the car they were in was stolen and also had a stolen license plate. They were able to get a picture of Q50 and T-Slick dropping Lil Jeff off at the hospital. After all this happened, Trap City would waste no time to celebrate as their main op was just exterminated. The internet would even award Rob the Defensive Player of the Year after taking down one of Chicago's top serial killers. Trap City went as far as making a vlog and going to the exact place where Lil Jeff died and would mock and reenact how he died.
Hey, this is what he did on the couch. No, man, we ain't gonna
The person that was trolling the most was Trap City Carter. Since Lil Jeff took his chain, the hate he had for him was beyond normal. He would be dissing Lil Jeff in the vlog and laugh at Bloodhound, telling them to get back on the score. Clips of this interview would be previewed on Instagram before it was dropped, and it would go viral, leaving the Bloodhounds looking like some created players that just got the belt put on them. There's a video clip of Lil Jeff telling Bloodhound T-Slick if anything ever happens to him, to go and slide for him?
They say I'm dead, tell them to get back. Oh no, they still finna go spin for me though. Just like Ricky, he couldn't duck the switch, he got hit on his back. He still finna spin for me. That boy hella scary, got caught in he ran. Dead or not. Folks say he still finna go spin for me.
And that's exactly what they did. Not even 24 hours of this clip going viral. Trap City Carter would be and Bloodhound Q50 and all the other Bloodhound members would take it to Instagram and hint how they got back for Bloodhound Lil Jeff and that the ops can't troll them anymore.
On the way back, I had to catch us a hat. Trap City down till they get back. I'm talking about, because it's a pack, you should never lack.
So you have beef with Trap City?
I heard it. Out photo to the dome, get called back, you won't make it back home. Call the nigga in traffic looking down at his phone. Lil Pool did Z, now Lil Pool gone.
Even Rel Vert, who was once close with Carter and can be seen in multiple videos together, would go on to diss him.
67, y'all act just like you 83rd, folks. You doing all this rap bapping like y'all really doing what y'all doing, folks. Man, hey, look, listen, folks. Y'all know what's to Lil Jeff. Y'all know about my shorty name. Y'all know what he do. He was punishing y'all. And we really wanted that, man. My road past Fat Rob so many times. This one no points, no bucket. It's a lame. Could never hang with us. You know that these great fans of us from my dear Uncle Greg, boy. Y'all know though. But you is acting just like them, the other side, gang. 67, 83. You break lame, man. Y'all ain't having nothing. Get it up there, stupid.
But the Bloodhounds weren't done sliding as Trap City took their top member. Trap City Carter's family knew that Bloodhound was still not done spinning, so they decided to do Trap City Carter's funeral in a small town 30 minutes outside of Chicago so they could be safe, or so they thought. Bloodhound would somehow end up getting the location of the Trap City Carter's funeral because they knew all the Trap City members would be there and that this would be the perfect time to catch them slipping. Unfortunately, they got there late as everyone left or was leaving, but they drove all this way and couldn't drive back home without scoring a bucket on their ops. They would see Trap City Carter's sister inside her car, driving about to leave the funeral. They would fire her car up with bullets, striking her, leaving her to lose control of the car and crashing into a nearby brick wall.
Police say the driver of a white Jaguar was killed as she took part in a funeral procession. It had just left a church in Harvey when someone opened fire at 147th and Sealy in Dixmoor. The Jaguar crashed into a nearby home. 34-year-old Romisha Turner was found inside the vehicle.
Dixmoor police tell us that all of this happened around 12:01 this afternoon. Dixmoor police responded to a call of several fired at an intersection of 147th and Sealy. They say Romisha was driving a white Jaguar SUV and that SUV collided with a residential home. They found her inside with wounds. She was later transported to Ingalls Memorial Hospital in Harvey, where she died. Police say that she was part of a funeral procession that just left St. Mark's Church in Harvey, just about a block away from where this took place. You can see the damage left there behind at that scene on 147th and Sealy. You can see it still shows some tire marks in the grass. You can still see that there's a lot of damage to this homeowner's property as well. And I think one of the saddest things that you find there still left behind is Romisha's shoe.
She would be pronounced dead on arrival. Trap City Carter's sister was a 34-year-old mother to 3 beautiful young ladies. She lost her life in this senseless a war that started over something pathetic. Now the internet would already know this was Bloodhound.
Alright, before I go, sorry, why in the hell gang people, why y'all, let me start over, why y'all do gang? Like, why? Cause that shit don't help y'all at all. That shit dead or jail. And it can be life in jail too. Like, nothing is good being in gang and shit. Like, so before, when I was in high school, they were trying to recruit me. Alright, this is what happened. Let me tell you. This is what happened. It was at 12 p.m. I was in the cafeteria. I was going to the cafeteria, Erasmus, YCD. I was going down my fast. And then someone said, yo. I said, yo. He said, you want to join? I said, join what? And they were smoking weed and stuff. And they said, you want to join? I said, join what? gang. I said, nah, I'm good. They said it would be good for you, man. You, safety, get money, get beaches, all that. I said, nah, I'm good, man. But thank you. I said, alright. But they never, like, they didn't bother with me. They only beef with people that would beef with other gang. But sometimes, you know, if you have chains on, yeah, they're gonna snatch it. After that, they didn't do nothing to me. I didn't do nothing to them. It was cool. But the thing is, I don't know why I do it again. That shit's not good. I prefer work 9 to 5, man. I don't care. And do my YouTube until I blow up. Cause I'm not gonna go like this, man. I came to America just for a reason. The reason is to provide for my family, get money and rich, and mind my business, and then keep doing what I'm doing, work out, all that. Because in my country we don't have that, so I'm not gonna mess it up. But if, I'm not talking about gang people, but if people try to mess me out, my family only, yes, I'm gonna go crazy. After that, chilling, man, I'm chilling, make videos, you know what I mean? Subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And we out here. I beat you like 4. You hear me? Yeah. Yeah.